Hello and welcome back to my Sims world where life is built out testing cheats true, where you are simming with Game Haven X01. Yes, y'all, we are gonna take another day in the life of Max, or the work day in the life of Max. We're gonna start with, if you remember Karla and Mr.Parks. Well, we gonna land them in one of my old storylines, my LPs, where Max has the coffee shop at the main coffee shop. And we have the little small one that we created not too long ago over in Fun Park in Oasis Springs. And that's the one Karla is going to be working in. But right before Karla starts working there as a coffee worker, coffee server at the cafe, we're going to go and journey and have her trained over at a cup of comedy. So I have landed them here. And we're going to go ahead and do cheat code because we got to get them settled in here also. And I'm going to pick the same home that they live in over in the main storyline. But this is an old LP, which the Max is still here, and Max traveled over. So let's get them settled in, and then we're gonna go ahead with Karla over to a cup of comedy. So we're not going to even really hop in and check out the home. We already know what the home looked like from before when we moved in the other storyline. But I'm going to try to run these together. So we're going to be meeting new Sims here from my first LP and everything. So we're going to work them in as we go. You remember in an episode I talked about Max best friend name is Seven, and we're gonna meet Seven today also, and we're gonna meet Seven's girlfriend Bri. Then don't get that Bri and the other Bri mixed up, okay? I doubt you will. They got two different color hairs, but let's go ahead and hop over to New Crest. And we're going to go to a cup of comedy. And it's already full, y'all. I try to keep a cup of comedy full over at Optimus Outlook. And this is one of my first coffee shops that I ever created. And I still have it, y'all. Some of the stuff that I created, I was like, I can't believe I created it, and then I have a little comedy club upstairs and everything, and that's the game room, the girls' college and everything. But we'll eventually get around to check out some of these places. Look, y'all, the moon is here too. Yeah, even when I was over here in my first LP. I didn't even think about looking for the moon. Then I seen it in another video, and it was like, I wonder, does my game have a moon? Or is it that an add-on or something? I think I even Googled it about the Sims 4. So let's get Karla on inside and everything. We got Naomi, we got V. We got the younger version of V and the younger version of Naomi, but we got the older version too. And then we got Naomi over in Naomi's Discovery. So Max is gonna come up and he's gonna greet Karla. He's like, good, you made it right on time. She's like, okay. She's like, I wanted you to start when it's less crowded. I didn't want to intimidate you from the crowd and everything. As time goes on, I break you in when it's much crowded. But right now, it's very calm and everything. It's still kind of crowded, but not too much. So how was your night? She's like, good. I'm glad that you found everything all right. Yeah. So you wanna? I got you a book right here where you can look at the coffees and everything that needs to be added and everything. Uh, but let me get over here and get you trained over and show you how I brew some coffee. Okay, I would like that. So we're gonna have Max go over and brew some coffee. Max, where you going? Over here to brew some coffee. As you notice, we traveled here before to check out Max's work day. Him and Lena. We're going to get back over to Lena and check see what they're doing over there at the hospital, you know. Ever since we came back from this celebrity event, you know, we're going to try to catch up with everybody. You know, see what everybody's doing and how is everybody doing. All the Sims are doing everything. We still got to see how Haley and Perry is doing. Are they going to get back together or what? Let's get Karla over here. She's just walking around, honey. Karla, you should be getting trained. Then we got some of our GMs in here. Our GMs are just like, they really don't have a storyline. We got Naomi V, and then I can't remember her name. She works over at the mall, the college dorm mall, which we'll eventually go over there too. We'll eventually get there. So let's say that they're waiting on their coffee and everything. So, you know, I don't have the get to work pack, so they kind of got to stir it themselves. So, y'all on the wrong side of the counter, go ahead over there and grab your coffee. So, let's say Karla picks up very nice. She uh, brews the first batch of coffee and it's an excellent batch, and Max is very impressed and everything. He even tries a cup of the coffee that she brewed. So he's gonna load up some more just to make sure we have enough throughout the night. And we'll just let them get even the lady from the mall, she is cleaning up. But let's say, also, like I said, we're gonna meet Max's best friend, Seven. Now, Seven and Bri, they have this. Let me just give you feedback on this. That they have this relationship. Bri is ready to get married. Her name is Bri Rose, and she's ready to get married. She has blue hair, gorgeous blue hair. Yeah, I love her blue hair. And Seven is not quite. I mean, he wants to marry her, but he doesn't want to be pressured into it. And right now, he feels like he's been pressured into it. You know, he was like, I love Bri with all my heart, but I don't want to be pressured into marriage. I want to do it on my own terms. If I'm going to propose to you, I want to do it on my own terms, not when you feel like I should do it. Now, Seven has talked to his mom about this, mom and dad, and everything. And, you know, Bri, she has talked to his mom and dad about it, well, his mom about it. And his mom is pretty much like, he's gonna come around, baby. Just hold on. Just don't fuss with him about it. Just hold on. You know? If you remember my last LP, that they went on a trip together to Twin Oracle Point, the tropical island of Twin Oracle Point, and you know, Bri thought he was gonna do it there. Bri was like, "This is the trip. He is gonna propose at this on this trip and everything," but he didn't. He didn't. He wanted to, but he didn't. You know, he just felt like she was gonna be expecting it. And he was right. She was expecting it. So, you know, he kind of like, you know, I'm not going to do it right now. And that kind of hurt her because she was really looking forward to it. But they didn't break up. They're still together. So let's look at Max. Max like, where is this girl at? Where's Karla at? I hired help and they're not even here to get it. She's like, I'm coming, Max. I'm coming. What is it? You see the spill on the floor? I said, I'm going to get it up. I'm just getting coffee ready and everything. And she said, I can help. I can help. This is another GM that they're like more customers, but without a storyline. You catch them everywhere from Twin Oracle Point to the mall to restaurants to the coffee shop. They are like more of like making uh, everything look busy. You know what I'm saying? It's not just they just hang around. So you might see them hop around different places. I haven't yet gave them a name, but they play a little part every now and then. One time that I was recording and we had a pool party. Um, and I had a few of the guy sims like try to hit on them, like dance with them and stuff like that. Over at the community pool, so they will kind of have like a little storyline. So, but not much. You won't see them often. You see them here and there. Uh, but yeah, so let's say Karla is looking at some training videos and everything and answering some questions on how to make the coffee. Max is really trying to get her trained up really quickly because, as you know, that the small cafe has already been built, and they are ready to open up. Fun Park is already opened up, so they want the cafe open also. So the cafe is going to be called uh, a small cup a calf. Should it be something like that? A small cup a calf. A small cup of coffee. A small cup of coffee. That's what we're going to call it. A small cup of coffee because it's going to be like the smaller part of a cup of comedy. A cup of comedy and everything. So here, the reason why it's called a cup of comedy because it has a comedy club upstairs. And Max is like, yeah. She's like, what kind of coffee is this, Max? That is the vanilla bean, Max's house special. She's like, okay. And it's made from vanilla beans. Yeah, vanilla beans are added to it. Yeah, it has more vanilla taste to it. Very, very nice. Very nice. So let's get him out a book. So I can make it look like he's training her, like he's reading the stuff out to her and she is taking notes. Yeah. And taking like a little quiz. Max, get the book. Yeah, take it over there. So he's like, okay, with the vanilla bean coffee, this is what we were at. He's like, I'm so used to just making it. It's hard for me to kind of like, I'd rather train you from the book. She's like, okay, that's fine. Okay, look at Naomi. Oh my goodness. Naomi, no. Naomi is mad, y'all. Is it the young Naomi or the older Naomi? Naomi, was you feeling Max? Oh my goodness, y'all. Oh my goodness, oh my goodness, oh my goodness. Naomi was looking like, really, Max? Really? And now you don't act like you don't tell me. Y'all, I hope it ain't that. I hope it ain't that. I don't think they have any kind of attraction to each other. I don't even know. I know last time we was here, she was out, but I think that was the older Naomi. I think it was the older Naomi. That wasn't the younger one, but the younger one looking like, really? Really, Max? He was like, listen, she's not going to be here. She's going to be at Yo. No. My Sims get jealous. Honey, really? Oh, my goodness, yo. So let's say Max is like, okay, the vanilla bean has vanilla beans, a little bit of milk, sugar, little cocoa powder, cinnamon, vanilla extract, and a little bit of peppermint. That sounds pretty good. Yeah, yes, it's like a special recipe that I put together, and I call it the vanilla bean uh, Max's special. Oh, that's pretty nice. Have I? Is that one of the ones I tried? No, you haven't tried that. I only bring that normally out around holidays and everything. Okay, okay. So make sure you put that in your notes. So on around holiday times. So the holidays are coming up. So will that be out soon? Yeah. Probably in about in a few days or so. I got the truck coming in to order more vanilla beans. I have my vanilla beans sent from all the way from Vanilla Bean Island. She's like, wow, really? Yeah, yeah, yeah. From my island over by Paradise Island. Wow. Yeah, the flavor of those vanilla beans are really, really nice. Really, really nice. And the aroma too. It's not too strong, it's just right. Oh. Then my sugar, I like fresh cane sugar. Not none of the stuff in the bag. Isn't it the same? No, 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 no. I have mine actually picked straight from the ground. Yeah, this is so silly. Just say anything. But yes, as you notice, we checked out a little bit of the comedy club upstairs, and we done checked out a little bit of coffee shop downstairs. So right now, I'm just gonna jump right into build mode and update it a little bit. Ever since I started, when I started this one, I really didn't know anything about building a parking lot in there, adding the cars for details, nothing like that. I just built something on a lot, and you see how that all the empty spaces. I added me a tree here, a tree there. Um, I really didn't know too much like about the landscaping. You know how I wanted the landscaping. Now I done went through several different LPs and watched a lot of LPs, people, other simmers and everything, and fell in love with their builds and their sim stories and their characters and everything like that. And I have got a lot of inspiring ideas from that. um and then like one is like I was wondering, how are they getting cars in the sim? This is before I knew all about the add-ons, the expansion packs, and all this. And I found out that it was all these expansion packs, and I was like, wow, really? But I'm like, okay, but they say a lot of the stuff you can build within the game. So I'm like, let me see what I can build until I get there. You know what I'm saying? Um, and like these little coffee things, I just recently found out about these, and I'm just like, what? That is in the base game? I mean, not the my vanilla gameplay, y'all. But when I first started out, I was in the base game. When I created this, I was in the base game. That's all I had was what was in the game, and I didn't even know about the little coffee things. I used a little green sign. I didn't even know nothing about blowing up the signs or anything like that, making things larger. And as I jump from LP to LP to LP to different storylines and stuff, and I'd be like, I don't like the storyline anymore. I'm just gonna change it. I don't like the characters anymore. I'm just gonna change it. I don't want to do this one anymore. I'm just gonna change it and up. You know. But yeah, I learned a few things along the way. So I definitely came back to Journey, and then like, when I did this LP, I was recording off my phone. I didn't know nothing about Chef Factor. I was recording off my phone, and I had to do my own little research to kind of know what was going on and stuff. But now that I know a little, I'm not gonna say I know it all. I know just a little bit, a little bit. I mean, a really tiny bit. That I'm still very much an amateur at simming, but I definitely love it a lot more. So I wanted to come back and update it and add it to my Sims world where life is built off tests and cheats true. And so we have Max there and we have Max here. So, this is where you see Max at work. You get to meet the Sims over here. And then when we go back on to the other one, it's kind of going to be ran together. So I'm going to include it all as my Sims world where life is built off tests and cheats too. Because I started adding Max in there and the Kahue family. And I was like, we should see what he does for a living. We should even Lena, she is also, but Lena is from Naomi's Discovery, but she is known as Gigi. Well, I end up updating her and changing her name to Lena, but she is known as Gigi over there. So, but Haley is a new character. Haley, I don't think I have her in any of my. I had her in any of my LPs. Um, Kai is a new sim also. I don't think I have him in any of my sims, in my LPs or anything like that. So some of my sims that they are not in nothing else. Now Naomi is in this one and in Naomi's Discovery. Um, yeah, so it's a lot of my sims that I got them like scattered around different different LPs. So we just gonna update a couple comedy because I do want Gianna and Enzo to come here for a date, yeah, for a real date. And hang out, have some drinks, enjoy like a comedy show. Um, but I gotta get somebody leveled up to actually get, tell some jokes. I don't think none of my Sims are at that point. I don't think I have any of them as a comedian or anything. But I want to hire some entertainer, like an entertainer to come here. I don't know, maybe to sing, to play the piano or something. But it's gonna be like their first date, real official date, other than the picnic. Well, the picnic wasn't their date, but I want this to be their official date, and I wanted it to kind of be a little special. So Enzo's gonna eventually ask her out on a real date. So, yeah. So let's see. Let's put up these little mailboxes. That way I can cheat their codes as needed. You know. So before we go back inside, let's go ahead and get Max's best friend here and his girlfriend. So we got let me see. So we got Seven Griffen is his last name. And the Griffin household is located in Oasis Springs, and we have mom, dad there. We have Marcel, which is his younger brother, and we have Leo, which is his middle brother, and then we have Gemini. Gemini is Leo's best friend and also roommate, and they kind of all hang out together every now and then. At this time right now, Marcel has aged up. He's no longer a college student. Naomi has aged up. They're no longer college students, but they have graduated. So right here we have Seven Griffen and Bri Rose, and they are so cute together. They is just, yeah. When we went on the to the tropical island, it was like so sweet, so romantic and everything. We had romantic dates and everything. So I definitely wanted to bring them in, not only just because Seven is Max's best friend, but they are just adorable couple to have around and everything. And I hope I can jump back into that character with them, and everything. So, let's say Bri is like, I was out at the gym. Seven, I thought you was gonna come over to the gym with me. Oh, yeah, 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 yeah. I was going to, I forgot to bring my tennis shoes. Really? I thought you put them in your car. Nah, nah, nah. Nah, I forgot. Are we gonna go in for some coffee or what, baby? You just gonna sit here and fuss at me all day? I'm not fussing at you, Seven. I'm just saying, I was looking for you at the gym. Baby, let's just go in and get some coffee, okay? Okay? Just go and relax and get a cup of coffee. Oh, look, they hug you. So let's go in, and we don't have Max come over and chit chat with his best friend. And yeah, I didn't know what to add for the sign to make it, other than a cup, but like a comedy. So I added a picture of the clown. Yeah, yeah. Is that Bozo? Bozo the clown? I don't know. And then we have some more Sims. Oh, we'll meet them, y'all. They work over at the college. Well, they out of school. Well, they're supposed to be out of school now. But, yeah, we got some people up there at the comedy part. So let's get us a cup of coffee. Let's get Karla to come brew us some coffee. Let's get them to sit down until the coffee's ready. Seven is like, Bri, it's getting on my nerves, baby. Stop. Keep going. She's like, how's your brother doing? He's like, which one? My dad, I haven't heard anything from him. He's like, I think he's out of town with, over visiting, Leo and, what did I say his name was? Oh, over there with Leo. Oh, okay, okay. That easy staying out of trouble. Yeah. What's up, man? What's up, Max? Man, tell my girlfriend that you are still single. Yeah, yeah, I'm still single. Why? She would think that she don't hook you with one of her friend girls. Really? Who? Which one? I was just saying. I mean, we want to go on this double date thing, right? And actually, it's a TV show, and we want to go on it. But it's a double date to get there, huh? It's like, listen, to enter onto the TV show, we got to attend a double date, and y'all want me to go with y'all. What is the girl like first? I don't do blind dates. I don't do hookups. Brother, preach. Tell her, Bri, that you don't do no hookups. She's like, no, he do hookups. I was like, no. She said, I think he's already taken anyway. And I said, no, Max single. Yeah, I don't even know. I'm just saying something. So Max like, yeah, maybe I'll check out. We got talking about going, I don't know. I don't even know if we want to even be on the show. Bri, do you really want to be on the show? I want to be on this show. What show is it? Mr. and Mrs. Right. She want to go on Mr. and Mr. Right. Really? Bri, do you know? I want to know if my Mr. is Mr. or Mr. Right. He might be Mr. Wrong, Bri, you and Seven got a good relationship going on. You don't need to go on a talk show just to figure that out. I want to go on the show. And see if this relationship, you are doubting our relationship. She's like, hey, y'all, how y'all doing? I haven't seen y'all in a minute. Where have y'all been? Oh, we took a vacation. That's all. Oh, okay. Now, if y'all probably remember, she was on vacation with I think I changed her hair. I updated her once they came back from vacation and everything. So let's have them go over, get a cup of coffee. And so another thing before I jump ship to another LP, I was just about to add in a little small talk show called Mr. or Mrs. Right. And it's going to be like a dating talk show and everything where they go on blind dates and everything. But I may include that in here. I may include it in here just for fun, just for something for them to watch on TV and stuff. So I definitely want to do at least maybe 1 or 2 episodes of it. And every now and then maybe do a short or something, just for something for fun, like them going on double dates and doing stuff, and kind of like The Bachelor, but it won't. It might be some new Sims. You never know. Um, but yeah, I definitely want to have a little bit of fun, just like of having some of my Sims go on blind dates and stuff. Girl, honey, you better get up and let Bree sit down. Y'all is tripping. I know Seven jumped up. I just like Bree's about to show out. So, yeah. Max. No, Max, get up. Get up, Max. Oh my goodness. No, Max. Not. No. No. Max. Get up. That is Seven's woman. Y'all, what is going on with my film? What is going on with my film? That is your best friend. That is your best friend. You don't be hollering at your best friend's woman? Yeah. So, we're gonna end up following Bri and Seven home and update their home a little bit. Just the outside, y'all. Just the outside, and get them to cook dinner. Because, like I said, it's gonna be Max's friends, so I'm gonna end up carrying them over every now and then. And meeting some of the Sims there. So you see them hop back and forth and everything. But do you see Max visiting them at home, them hanging out, them going on dates, all kind of stuff like that. We got to see who Max know too. So this is like Max's best friend. Now we'll get into Kai. Kai right now is hanging out with Jan Dreams. They became good friends and everything. And let me see who else. So we're gonna try to somehow to get Enzo in there that they're hanging out. I think them bumping into each other at the gym, maybe. Right now I have no connections to really put them together yet. Jan, they just kind of connected at the culinary school. At first I didn't have no way of connecting them or anything other than them being at the gym. But I think, and I kind of just want them to end up just bumping into each other and talking. So we're going to jump over. Actually, we're going to jump way over to Naomi's discovery. And this is where I have Bri and Seven's home. Yeah. And then I'm looking over here. I'm like, this home, what is about this home looks different. I don't even know. So we're here. It's dark, y'all. It's at night. Let's see if we can see the moon over here. I'm pretty sure we can. But we're going to be a little extra and pull up on the home. And this is like I can't remember what home. Like, is this the first? This is not one of my first homes that I created in the Sims game, but it's one of the ones that I really liked a whole lot. And I like the colors that I put in there. I love kind of like bright decors, like yellows, oranges, lime greens. That inside, very bright. So I'm gonna go ahead and fix up a parking lot, put them a car out here, and right here normally how I do a parking lot, I was like, I'm gonna try something different. I want to see if I can build a garage. Now, I don't have a garage door, but I wanted to give that idea like they have a garage and they park in their garage, you know? So, yeah, you never know. Might come back around and add something else, you know. But stuff that I eventually come across, you know, or I see, and I'm like, oh, I'm gonna add that to the next home I go to, in my Sims world, you know. And make them a little driveway, fix up the trees and everything. And I'm not sure if I want to add her a garden in the back. Uh, I don't know yet. But we get her some cars. We got Seven's car. Now we got to get Bri's car. We're gonna get her a car like with Gianna has a little sports ride. That's how I kind of see Bri in a sports ride. So let's see. Put some lights out here. Make it a little. It's cause it's a little dark out here. Kind of put some over here. A little walking path. And then we're gonna get inside, and we're gonna go ahead and make some dinner. Just check on everything in the inside, and you know, head back over to the coffee shop. Yeah. Look at Bri. Aww. So our other Bri is Bridget Eaton. This is just Bri Rose. So we might call her Rose for short. You know? Bri. I call both of them Bri. Oh, and Seven has a sister. Also, they have a sister. Their sister name is Rain. So you got Seven, Rain, Marcel, and Leo. So they in here watching TV. And let's get Bri to come make dinner. Oh, honey, you got some cake mix sitting in here. Oh my goodness, Bri. Yeah, and see how I did this? It's like a peachy, orangey kind of color. Really, really nice. I love it, y'all. I love how but like I said, this is like my earlier times of creating. You see how things look? It looks like, you know, like, not even now, but this is like something. And then, yeah, in the beginning, they couldn't sleep in the same bed. I don't know why. It was like, I don't know if it was a glitch in the system. It's like if they wasn't married, they could not sleep in the same bed. So I ended up creating two beds. So a lot of my homes or apartments or something, if you see it like this, like, and they stay together, yeah, it's like, I don't know, like, it was reading like it's unless they woohoo together, you know? I was like, huh? You mean they can't lay in the same bed unless they woohoo together? I just put up two beds in, you know. So we'll have her make a BLT. And Seven is like, Bri, are you alright? I'm fine. Are you hungry? Not really, baby. You know, you really don't have to cook tonight, you know. You know, I ate something early and everything. You know, I could get something, grab a sandwich or something out of that. I know you just coming from the gym and stuff. You know, you want to relax. Mm-hmm. I want to know if we could still update a little bit more in the house. Update it. Yeah, I want to redecorate some more. Like the kitchen. You want to redecorate? We just redecorate it. Oh, yeah. Oh. Oh, it's so sweet. Yeah. I did it. Yeah, I did it. But yeah, I definitely want Seven to be always the lovey dovey to Bri. Bri is just so, she wants to get married. She just so much love with Seven and want to start a family and everything with Seven. And Seven, he's in love with Bri too, but he just don't want to be pressured into it. And what he really wants, he wants her to stop looking for it. Stop every time that we do something romantic. Stop looking for me to pop the question. Stop assuming that I'm not a, like, if I take you on a nice lavish trip, don't be like, oh, he's gonna propose on this trip. He's gonna propose on this trip, because that makes him not want to do it. Are you talking to me, Bri? Let me look. Oh, Seven right there. Like, she instead of holding a whole conversation looking at me. I'm looking back at her like, honey, you talking to me? When did you start talking to me? Hmm. So, yeah. But she's trying her best not to look for it. You know what I'm saying? But when you feel like your clock is ticking, you know what I'm saying? And she's more like, what are you waiting for? Who cares if everybody is looking there waiting on you to do it? Who cares? Just do it. And it's like, no, it won't be special like that. I want it to be that you're not even expecting it. You're not even thinking nothing about it. And I do it. you know. But he's not really telling her that, but he just like, baby, let's just not rush. Let's just not rush. We're still working on our home and everything. Everything is going good. We got a nice home. We got nice, two nice cars out there. Let's just enjoy this holiday time right here with family and friends and stuff, and talk about marriage, or getting engaged. So y'all, we're back over at a cup of comedy. Look at that, y'all. A nice good shot. Nice good shot. This is a little earlier. This is when Bri and Seven left and everything, and it's getting dark over here. And Max is gonna go ahead and get ready, close up for tonight, and walk Karla to her car, and Karla will return back tomorrow to finish up some training for about 2 weeks and everything. So, but we're not going to come back here, and we'll do like a little stop in right before she gets ready to head over to Fun Park. But we'll be catching Max at home, and we'll, start our storyline from there. But this is just, we done came back from the celebrity event. I hope y'all enjoyed it and everything. We got definitely get Bri and Gianna back to work. They still got 2 days off now, y'all. Get them back to work and everything. But yeah, I'm gonna turn this music off. So Karla is, getting ready to clean up and everything. They say she's cleaning up, y'all, checking everything. And we got some customers getting ready to go. And GM is like, I can play for y'all. I can play. Max is like, save it for comedy night, entertainment night, and everything. She's like, okay, all right, Max, I save it. So, not put me on stage. I think about it. Okay. Yeah, up here. We don't put it back up here. And so Max is like, Karla, you did a good job tonight and everything. I want to say thank you, for being patient with me. I get a little frustrated. She's like, I understand, I understand. So what time would you like to come in tomorrow? What time would be good for me to come in tomorrow? What time do you need me to be here? I come in. I don't want to get you swamped with all the customers during the daytime. So a lot of customers come in. Oh no, I won't get swamped. I'm used to a lot of customers and everything. All right, all right. Is it something you want, Jim? Nothing. Yeah, okay. Well, then come in bright and early, around 5 a.m. 5 a.m. That's too early. That's too early. No. How about 10? 10. Okay, come in at 11 a.m. 11 a.m. Okay. All right, 11 a.m. All right. I already be here. If you decide to get up and want to come in earlier, you can. I got two other servers here. We got Naomi here and Marcel. They also tend to the coffee and everything. So you can meet them then. I sent them home early for today because we got kind of slow, and you was coming in and everything. Okay. All right, let me walk you to your car. Let me walk you to your car. All right, all right. I'm gonna head out with y'all. Okay, so let's get. She is laughing at Max. What? Karla, that is your boss. So yes, y'all. I'm gonna have Karla get ready to leave, and Max is gonna walk Karla and GM out. He's gonna be a gentleman and walk them out. Make sure they get out safely to their cars. It's dark outside. Aww. And y'all, I hope you enjoyed this episode. Stay tuned. We do some more training with Karla and everything. So I'll see y'all in my next video where you are simming with Game Haven XO1.